gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. We have a talking episode again today, pretty much. There's going to be some gameplay in it, and we'll talk over that in just a second. But, first and foremost, let's go into the squad building challenges and pick up our next foot swap item. Now, I'm only doing this for the sake of just getting an 84 rated player, I would say for cheap. But I might as well do it, right? Because these players are in the team anyway. Saying that, though, I could probably sell them all and make myself like 4k back, which would be more than enough to go and buy an 84 rated player anyway. But we are going to submit them, and we are going to get ourselves that foot swap item. I mean, I could, I suppose, go and open up a pack with the items that we get rather than getting an 84 rated player. But because I'm not going to use the player that I get in the foot swap deals, I don't know. I feel like I need to be completing these when realistically I don't know why, you know? I'm going to put him in the club. That's 2 that we have now, by the way. But if we go to the foot swap deals, Adnan Januzaj costs 3, Paco Alcacer costs 3 as well. He's going to get an inform today. It's Wednesday today, right? He's going to get an inform today. If he doesn't, then it's just EA have done it on purpose because he's got this card. But I would imagine he's going to get himself an inform. Adnan Januzaj is not a great card at all, so I mean neither of them are going to be used, right? Prime Mixed Players Pack is useless. It costs 4 tokens. I don't want it. So it would either be a Premium Gold Players Pack at 6 tokens, or if we can try and get 8 tokens, I'll get the 35k pack. Obviously not going to go for Adam Lallana or the other guy in there, El Shaarawy, of course. Even though El Shaarawy would actually fit into an Italian team that I have at the moment, he's still not a great card. 5-star skills, yeah, sure, but that is just, I mean, that's mediocre at best compared to some of the cards you can buy. So, I was originally going to get one of these because we only need 1 more token and I could have picked one up. A, because the card design is possibly the best card design I've ever seen. I thought the one-to-watches were good, but that is amazing. I love that a lot. So, I either want to pick up one of those, or I was originally going to do that, but I can go and get an 84 rated player for like 3,000 coins anyway, so realistically, what is the point? The other thing to do is then to save for either a 25k pack, which is probably a bit naff, or to save if we can see if we can get 8 tokens to get the 35k pack. I don't know how I feel about that. A bit of a weird one, that one. Now, we had information given to us yesterday by EA, which is not something that we can say every day. But officially, rewards are now out on Thursday at, I believe, 7 PM. I know, right? So what we were saying yesterday with regards to what were we saying? We were saying with regards to people having to qualify and submit their qualification, redeem it, shall we say. It now gives people that 12-hour window that we were talking about that I don't agree with. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I know, but still, it's a 12-hour window that people may not have. So some people will miss out on Weekend League this week and every week because they won't remember, or they won't have time, or they just won't be around to submit their entry, which is a bit of an annoying thing. The player pick system has been announced to us as well here, and now I'm kicking myself for not going for Gold 2. It's going to be a bit of a trade-off, but I think the trade-off is definitely worth it for Gold 2 now. So I think Gold 2 going forward in every Weekend League is going to be my bare minimum that I want to achieve. And the reason for that is because on screen right now you are seeing the ranks. I may have cut some of them out because some of them are not going to be relevant to us, top 100, etc. So you're going to see from Silver 3 up to probably Elite 1. What we get for what and what the sort of max rating is, etc. So for Silver 3, you get 1 player pick, as we know, and you get 2 players to choose from, and the max overall is going to be an 84. Obviously, everything's untradeable, so I don't know why they added that in there, but still. Same goes then for Silver 2. So what that means is basically you're going to get 1 shot at a player pick. You're going to open up your player pick pack, and there's going to be 2 players who pop up on screen. The max rating they can be is 84, so you're not going to get one of the big boys. And it could be 275 rated players. You just have to choose one. Still a better system than last year, but still for Silver 3 and Silver 2, unfortunately, you're not going to get rewarded that heavily. Silver 1, there's no max overall, which is great, and you get 3 players to choose from, which I think is decent. But then, unfortunately, and I really don't understand the logic behind this, Gold 3 is exactly the same. So, I say Gold 3 is exactly the same. We obviously get 2 player picks for Gold 3. This is where we finished this weekend, which is a bit of a shame. But 3 players are going to pop up, and we've got to choose 1 from the 3, which is annoying because I feel like Silver 1 and Gold 3 are, they're different ranks, right? The Silver and Gold. It should be a much bigger upgrade. So I feel like we should have got 4 player picks for Gold 3, and then maybe it should have been the same all the way through Gold, and then into... but then what's the point, though? I suppose if you're going to give it the same all the way through Gold, maybe they've got it right. I don't know. But either way, maybe I'm just being a bit salty because that's what we have to deal with. But that's basically what we've got to contest with in tomorrow's episode. We're going to have 3 players pop up twice, and we're going to get to choose 1 from those 3, but there's no max. So we could end up getting really, really lucky and getting one of the big boys. And of course, because they're untradeable, technically speaking, I don't know how true this is, but technically speaking, there shouldn't be any weight to these. So it could quite literally be any 3 of the team of the week that pops up. I hope that we get a good team of the week. There's no point keeping these, by the way. Like people did last year, or the team of the week is rubbish, I'm just going to keep it. You can't really do that. Well, you can do that this year, but it wouldn't be any point because whenever they get issued, the team of the week from that week that they're issued is the team of the week you will get in that pack. So, for instance, if you don't like the look at this week's team of the week and you save it for next week, it's not going to make a difference. You'll still get this week's team of the week in packs, if that makes sense. And of course, when they get issued is Thursday, which is after today's team of the week. So yeah, you get where I'm coming from, right? Obviously, Gold 2 now is probably going to be where I'm aiming at for, and the reason being is because you still get 2 player picks, but you get 4 players to choose from, so you get an extra player there where you could get maybe 3 75s and an 84, where in Gold 3 it could have just been 3 75s, and of course you've missed that extra player, so the 84 is not there. That's the kind of logic I'm going to be working off. So I should have gone for Gold 2. I had more than enough games to go for it, and I would have got it if I tried, but I decided that the packs weren't good enough for me to sit there and grind it out. But from now on, I'm going to be going for Gold 2 minimum. Gold 1 is the same, which I don't know how I feel about that. And then Elite 3, of course, you get 3 player picks, and then you get yourselves 5 players to choose from. I feel like maybe Gold 1 should be 5 players to choose from. Still 2 player picks, but 5 players to choose from, because then the jump is an extra player like it is in Silver 1. Do you know what I mean? You get the same amount of picks, but you get an extra player. I feel like that could have been sensible for Gold 1. And again, maybe I'm only saying that because I know I'm hardly ever going to hit Elite 3, sorry. I think Gold 1 could be a challenge for me. The way I'm playing at the moment, by the way, is absolutely diabolical. We're going to go into some gameplay now, and this episode is not going to be very long at all, and the reason is I don't have anything to do. We've done that foot swap item. We've obviously waiting for the extra one to come along so we can actually do something. And if we're going to wait for 8 tokens, then that's going to be a while before we do anything there. We've got rewards tomorrow. Team of the week, which we're not interested in just yet, comes out today. But of course you're watching this, or you might be watching this before that even comes out. We've got that information from EA now, which I feel like they probably should have given us before the first weekend league. I don't quite understand why they couldn't have just released that information before the weekend league was released, because if I'd known that, I would have actually gone for Gold 2. Not that salty about it because it's only the first week, so at least we're going to get 2 player picks, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully we can get something decent. I'm a little bit annoyed about my my main account though. My main account, I finished Silver 3, I think it was, because I thought I just want a player pick. I didn't expect them to be capped out at a rating, because I just went for Silver 3, 6 wins, and I had like 22 games left. But it's going to be maxed at 84, which is a shame. So now it's almost going to be pointless for me to even open that. But either way, we do have a few comments to get through, though. So let's just answer a few comments, have a nice sort of relaxed episode. And then, of course, in tomorrow's episode, it can all begin again. Because we need to go build the team. We need to open all the rewards. It's going to be a jam-packed episode tomorrow. And, of course, I think it's pretty much going to be a case of me having to upload it at 7 o'clock for me to get the rewards in, because otherwise obviously they come out at 7. In fact, if they come out at 7, I may have to upload the Road to Glory at 8, 9 o'clock. I may upload 2 Road to Glories tomorrow. There'll probably be 10 minutes each, or maybe just under 10 minutes each. But the first set is going to be Division Rival rewards, which are released in the morning, I believe. And then, of course, you get Weekend League rewards, which I may release around 9 o'clock. And it might be just a 5-minute video showing you what I've got. I mean, to be fair, I might just leave it till the next day. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So, I haven't actually looked at the comment section yet, so we'll have a look at this. Skill and Shoot said, completely agree with your rant on rewards. I mean, I'm not moaning about the rewards themselves necessarily, apart from Gold 2. Gold 2 and Gold 3, I feel like I don't understand why you would want to go for Gold 2 rewards-wise over Gold 3. I feel like Gold 3 are better. But with regards to people being able to redeem the qualification for Weekend League, I feel really bad for some people who are just going to be playing this super casual but like to spend their weekends playing FIFA. You may not have time to qualify for it, and it's a real kick in the teeth from EA that they've done that. I feel like they either need to release the rewards earlier, or there needs to be an auto opt-in system. So for instance, now the game should sort of pre-register you for the tournament, and you can deregister yourself if you want to. So providing your check comes through, because that's what they're doing it for. They're waiting to see whether you've cheated. That's essentially what it is. They're doing all their preliminary checks before they issue the reward. So what they should say is, well, preliminary, you have, or what's the word I'm looking for? Not preliminary. I'm looking for a different word here. I'm looking for, I can't think of the word, but in theory, you have 2,000 points. You've auto-qualified, or you have 1,000 points, right? You can qualify for Weekend League now if you want to, but if it turns out that you've been cheated, we're just going to kick you out of the tournament. And that makes perfect sense. Maybe they should introduce something like that. It's going to bug me now what that word I'm looking for is. Never mind. So, sorry, big pause there. Right, so we have We Are Boxing said, in terms of the video, I like how you break down people's real life because we don't think FIFA 24/7. Also, EA released pitch notes tonight. Yeah, the rewards are at 6 p.m. UK time. I thought they were 7 p.m. I thought it was like 6 p.m. European, which is... Wait, no, 6 p.m. some other time zone, 7 p.m. UK. I might be wrong. It doesn't matter. It's only an hour, so it's still... yeah. If you get 17 wins instead of 14 in FUT Champs, you potentially get a better chance of the player picks. And that is exactly why we're going to try and go for Gold 2 in the future. Someone said to me that the 4-3-3-4 variation with a cam is probably better, or at least essentially similar to the 4-3-3 that I played with in the last video. But the cam and the CM are in different positions. So it doesn't leave as big a gap as what it did yesterday, which was a problem for me because when I used that 4-3-3, if you missed yesterday's episode, we were just testing a few formations out. 3 at the back actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. But the 4-3-3, there was massive gaps between the midfield and the strikers. And of course, with the 4-3-3-4 variation, the midfield is pushed up slightly more, so there's less of a gap there. Definitely something we could look into, but we'll have to wait and see. Really enjoying the different kind of videos you're uploading. I decided this year to take a different approach to YouTube. I spent the last, I would say, 18 months before FIFA 19 doing player reviews constantly with very little in between. And this year, I was kind of forced into a different avenue, I guess, really, because the way that YouTube, or the way that FIFA is working on YouTube at the moment is very strange. The reviews don't get anywhere near as many views as they used to, and it's not just me, it's everyone who's doing reviews at the moment is noticing that, and I see already a few reviewers have stopped. They've just given up on YouTube completely. I had to diversify. I went for a road to glory. I'm trying to include a lot more sort of squad builders and things like that, and I'm open to anything else as well. So if you do have any suggestions of content, then feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to try some new things. I'm doing squad builder reviews in a sense, so I'm kind of keeping the review side of things. But if you guys have got a squad, you can put it in the comment section of one of those videos, and if I like the look of it, or I think it's interesting or different, I'll build it, and I'll play with it with your instructions, and I'll see how I get on with it. Now, I'm no means the best FIFA player in the world, so you might not want to take my word for it, but I'll give it a go and see what happens. Right, I think probably the last comment here is going to be, you must go for El Shaarawy foot swap. And the reason I'm not going to go for it is, A, we've already missed 2 tokens. I say we've already missed 2. We've missed 1, where it was a daily objective. And bearing in mind, I do this for a living, and I didn't have time to do it. So can you imagine what a casual player would be like? The other one is to go into squad battles and achieve gold 3, which under normal circumstances may only be, I don't know, what, 10, 12 games, but now that everyone wants gold 3, it's actually the top 40% of players, which means 60% of people playing squad battles will not reach gold 3, and that's it, that's a thing, you know, that is a fact. You can't deny that, so you can't say, oh, it'll be easy, don't worry about it. I haven't looked at the points myself because I haven't looked at squad battles for about a week or two now, but I would assume that the point tally is a lot higher than what it normally is, which is just ridiculous. So that's another token gone. So that's 2 tokens I've missed already, which means we have 12 we can go for. We have 2. I think there's been 4 altogether. So there's another 10 to be released this month. But by the time I can actually get my hands on that El Shaarawy card, it's going to be the end of October. And we're going to have screen cards. We would have had at least 2 sets of Weekend League and Division Rival rewards on top of the one that we have tomorrow. So that's 3 sets in total by the time we actually get El Shaarawy. I'm hoping to have a much better left wing, left mid out there than what El Shaarawy could ever be by that point. And that's kind of why I can see a lot of people complaining about the foot swap promo, and I'm thinking that they're going to take this on board and next month it'll be much better. But this month's foot swap promo, I think people have to go for the packs, because honestly, by the time you can get your hands on those top players, it's going to be pointless and you're not going to want them. They're not going to be anywhere near as good as what they are now. And they're not even that great now. Does that make sense? Either way. I think that's probably going to do it for today's episode. It's definitely shorter than what it normally is, and I do apologise, but for right now I need to try and think of something I can do during the sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of lull of FIFA. Honestly thought Weekend League rewards would be Tuesday and it wouldn't be a lull anymore, because we could have opened rewards Tuesday, could have built the team today, we could have played some games with it, and then tomorrow we've got more rewards, maybe we could have added to it, and then Friday we're into Weekend League. It would have been brilliant, but EA have just thrown a spanner in the works. I might have to play squad battles so that we can get some rewards on Monday, maybe improve the team for a couple of days and see how we get on and test it out. I don't know, what do you think I should do on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday? Should I play squad battles and maybe get ourselves some rewards to sort of use and sort of test out? Or should we do something else? Maybe we shouldn't upload daily. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have enjoyed the video, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.